Hold up. We need a bowl. We need 2 packets of beef ramen. We're going to save the beef flavoring until after we microwave it. Making some ramen noodles. Now we're going to make these noodles flavored. We're going to add a little bit of country crock, some water, a little dollop like that'll do. Now we're going to add the water. We're going to microwave the noodles. Add your water. And add just a little bit more, then we're going to microwave it. Now once those noodles are nice and microwaved, we're going to stir them around, drain the water, leave like a little bit of broth at the bottom, a little bit of noodle broth at the bottom, and we're going to add some sauce, some soup, some chips, some cheese, some seasoning, a little bit more of that butter, and we're set. We're going to microwave it again, and we're going to make it delicious. We'll make sure the noodles are fully microwaved and cooked before we do on the next step. Now we're going to take plain old ramen noodles and we're going to make them tasty. They're beef flavored ramen noodles. The bastard's fully cooked. Let's see. Not quite. Not quite. So we're going to crack open a Mountain Dew and do the do, man. Make some lunch. I'll be snacking on this the rest of the day for sure. I went 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the first burst. Second one, 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Just want those noodles to be fully cooked before we go on to the next step. We're making some dank, cheesy ramen noodles. So like roughly 6 to 7 minutes to cook your noodles. We're also going to be adding a little more butter after we get done doing the do. We got our bacon ranch and our honey barbecue. We're going to be adding that to it, as well as some mushroom soup and some Doritos and some nacho cheese Doritos and some cheese. And some seasoning. Now, if you don't like mushrooms, then I guess just use like a different creamy soup. I don't know. Down to 1:18 left. Let's see how we do. Okay, we're down to like a minute 18 left. Those are pretty cooked. Yeah, those are pretty much cooked. And they're going to get more cooked when we microwave it again. But I want to finish it off. Oh, god damn it. Do it for another minute 18. Let it finish out. That butter has melted and congealed and mixed with the water. That's going to give our noodles a nice flavor profile. Margarine, butter, what the fuck ever. Fuck it, it's cheap ass ramen. 48 seconds. That's a hot bowl. Now that it is fully cooked, I'm going to take a fork, place it on the, you see me drain the noodles, you take a fork, you place it on your noodles, and then just gently tip it into the sink. We don't want to drain all the broth, just enough for like, so it's below the surface at least. Alright, see our broth is nice and drained. We have a little bit of broth at the bottom of it, as you can see, for that buttery, flavory goodness. Now we're going to make these noodles fun. Let's start doing it, YouTube. We're going to start off with our seasoning, and we'll work our way from there. Okay, so we got the Rust. I love this Rust County Payne meat seasoning. This stuff is delicious, not a sponsor. So we're going to hit the noodles with that. Dude, I'm almost out. I need to get more of this. Just like that. And then ooh, that's hot. We're going to add our beef seasoning packets next. Use both seasoning packets. There might be some like cooking snobs for them. Like, you call this cooking? Oh my god. Fuck it, it's cheap food, dude. Cheap and delicious and full of calories. Now we're going to add our sauces. Yeah. Hot. That's a good combination of seasoning, Go into our country crock spread. We're throwing another little dollop in there like that. Beautiful. That's enough butter for our noodles. There's our seasoning and our butter looking nice. Now we're going to slap it with some bacon ranch. I wanted to get the Hidden Valley Bacon Ranch, but they were out of stock at the store, so I got the next best thing. Because Hidden Valley Bacon Ranch is the shit. Slap a little bit of that ranch in there, just like that. And you don't need a whole lot of ranch, just enough to flavor it. Just like that. Beautiful. And we're going to throw in our honey barbecue sauce. From Kraft. Just for a little bit of tang. Oh shit. Just for a little bit of barbecue tang. And then we're going to add 3 more ingredients. We're going to add some cheap mushroom soup, which is better than nothing, dudes. Tell you that right now. So we're going to add our mushroom soup, not a sponsor. Right on top of our barbecue and our ranch. And I'm just going to throw that in there. Beautiful. Now we're going to take all those ingredients and we're going to stir them together real quick before we add our final 2 ingredients. I'm going to stir that around. Get all the noodles and the soup and the sauce and the seasoning mixed up. These noodles are pretty steaming hot from the microwave. Nice thing about this dish, it is super flippin' easy to make. Yeah, there we go. Stir that motherfucker around. Combined beautifully. Now we're going to add cheese and Doritos. I went there. Yeah, we're going there with it, YouTube. Pull out your boy's favorite chips. Nacho cheese, baby. Ugh. That's not enough Doritos for our ramen noodles. Got another handful, crush them up into the bowl. And one more crush will do it. Get another big old handful here. Yeah, now we're talking. This is gonna be good. Put the chips up. No sponsor. Now we're gonna pack those chips down. Look at that. Beautiful. We're gonna pack down those crushed up chips. It's almost congealed like a noodle cereal to a degree, yeah? I'm gonna give it a light stir. Just a light stir so it's kind of mixed around and still on the surface and still kind of mixed in there. Just a light stir is all we need. Oh, look at that. Yummy. Okay. One more ingredient. One more ingredient. We need cheese. Yes, please. Everything tastes better with cheese. Okay. Now we're going to throw in some of our medium cheddar. You can use sharp or light cheddar. Go for a cheddar cheese to go with that nacho flavor. Nice complement of flavors. Mm. And I'll do one more sprinkle of cheese in there, just a little one, like that. You don't want it to be too cheesy, but just enough to give it some squeeze me, hold me, tease me, comfort food. Yes, tease me with that cheesy goodness. There we go, that's enough cheese. Now we're going to take all that cheese and we're going to stir it around with our chips. Push all that cheese into our noodles. Yes, please. And then we're going to microwave it to melt the cheese. And then we eat it. It's pretty straightforward. The amount of calories in this is stupid ridiculous, but that's why it's delicious, right? Yeah. So we're going to take and mix those cheese strains around with the noodles and Doritos and the soup. Now, this is a recipe you can actually make yourself. Pretty straightforward. You don't have to use a stove to do it. You know, and get creative with your ramen noodles. You want to add soup to it, chips, cheese. Go crazy with it, man. Yeah. Now we're really going to stir that son of a bitch around, too, yeah? There we go. Beautiful. Now let's stir it around. We're going to microwave it for a good another 4 to 5 minutes, maybe. Yeah, 4 minutes should be enough to get the cheese all melted, because those noodles are already pretty freaking hot. The flavor on that's nice. Oh, I'm liking that. I'm liking that flavor combination. Oh shit, YouTube. Cheesy ramen noodle dankness. And the nice thing about this meal too, it's incredibly easy to make and it's really cheap. Like ramen noodles they're cheap, dude. And you want to knock it? Fuck them. Fuck the people knocking it. I like ramen noodles. And if you like the food hacks, ding the bell, subscribe and like, and for more content. Hell yeah. You're basically taking a bunch of. I think the most expensive ingredient on that would probably be like the cheese and the Doritos, but you're taking food that's cheap and easy to make and making it hearty and delicious and calorie stacked goodness. Oh, if you're lactose intolerant or you're vegan, don't watch this. I think the only thing that was vegan in this were the noodles and the mushroom soup. Uh, mm-mm-mm. Got a minute and 48 seconds. We'll see how it turns out. Cheesy ramen noodle dankness. It's literally taking like 30 minutes or less to make. This is a delicious cheap meal in 30 minutes or less. Real time, dude. Dudettes. We got 52 seconds left. Let's keep it going. You want to watch it so it don't pop in the microwave. Keep an eye on it. 18 seconds. Let's go, dude. Oh, hot tamales, YouTube. Drop the fork in there and then or take it out of the microwave after I put the fork in there. YouTube, look at this. Cheesy goodness right here. That looks actually pretty decent. Now I want to give it one final stir and let it cool off before we try a bite. Start by getting the sides of it on the outside, just pushing that towards the middle. I really make an effort here to like stir these around. All that cheese and all of the sauce and yeah, dude, this is like making mac and cheese with ramen noodles basically, only with like different flavors. This is gonna be hot too, fresh out of the microwave. I'm not gonna eat the whole bowl on camera, but we are gonna try a bite of it. Oh, there's cheese just dripping off those noodles. Oh, good lordy. Sweet Lucifer. Look at that steamy action. How's it do, YouTube? Dude, that's actually really good.